Hi everyone, my name is Joe. Welcome back to my channel. So on this video, I just want to quickly vent or just talk about the workplace once again because it just really annoys me and it irks me how a lot of people are just seriously operating from the ego, right? And this type of people, they like to project, okay, stuff onto you for whatever reason. My thing is, I have already acknowledged and I'm learning to accept that it's okay for people not to like me. For no apparent reason. Because oftentimes years ago, I used to just be wondering, like, why doesn't this person like me? What is wrong with me? What did I do? Yada, yada, yada. But I'm realizing that, listen, we're all human beings. We all have different personalities. There's certain things about people that people are just not gonna like. There's certain things about me that people are just not gonna like for whatever strange reason, even without me doing anything to them. Because I'm the type of person, I typically start disliking people if I see things in them that I just don't like. Like if I see that they mistreat other people, if I see that they have a nasty attitude, or if their morals doesn't align with mine, some things of that nature. Um, I won't like you if whatever you do or whatever it does, I don't agree with it. Um, this is not necessarily to say that in a friendship I have to agree with everything that my friend does or that I have to like everything that they do. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about moral values. You and I could be into two different things, but we could still have or share similar moral values, and that makes me like you as a person and that makes me like you as a friend. Okay? What I'm getting at is that people that, for example, like let's say you're doing something at your job, right? And that this other person has their job title, you have your job title. And here comes this person, oh, excuse me, you need to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm looking at a person like, wait a minute, you have this particular job title. You have to handle X, Y, and Z situation. You're not handling that situation, but then you think that it's okay to come to me to tell me what to do about my situation. That, let's say, for example, my job situation is a situation that everyone that sees me around, they already know what's going on. Like, I don't want to get into details. I don't want to say where I work exactly. But let's just say that people know about my work situation. So they see me around, it's like if anything, people even ask me, how do you even handle this job situation? And I just look at them like, well, what else is there for me to do? And it's like, don't tell me to do X, Y, and Z, or just trying to be funny about it when you're not my superior. That's number one. You're not talking to me in a way that is constructive. You're just trying to be funny and shady about it. You know what I mean? Because there's a difference if you speak to somebody from the sense of wanting to be constructive, from the sense of wanting to be helpful, from the sense of like, looking out and just being like a good coworker. There's a difference in tone. And I sense that this person doesn't like me because of the situation that happened. And it's okay if you don't like me, but you are not my boss. And I just hate how there's people that they want to talk to you a certain way and be shady, like I said, be shady. And they don't, you can say that they don't like you, and they want to try to like impose themselves onto you or whatever. Because I'm just being like, I'm the type of person, when it comes to the workplace, I just like to be in my own world. I like to be, for the most part, I like to be calm. I like to be helpful. um and I like to stay in my lane. you know I like to laugh. I like to joke around sometimes with certain people. But I like to stay in my lane. I don't really go out of my way to try to be funny. Unless there's a situation where I feel like, okay, like now you're really overstepping. Now I really have to say something about it. But for the most part, I don't go around reporting people because honestly, I really, it's not that serious to me. Unless I experience something that's like, okay, I really need to report this. This is a 911 situation. You need to be in jail type of stuff. Besides that, I'm not really going to like make a big deal about it. But I just feel like when there's like a place and there's a lot of people and there's different personalities and things like that, people are bound to do that. But I just hate when people operate from like the ego, and where you cannot have like an adult conversation with somebody else without, again, like, if I'm the type of person, if you and I have an issue and we discuss it, that's it. I'm done with the issue. It's not for us to be like, you see me, you're being passive aggressive, you see me, you look at me up and down funny. I like to be an adult about stuff. I understand that we don't have to like each other, But if we're gonna be in the same working space or we're gonna be around each other, then it's like a common respect, like I stay out of your way, you stay out of my way kind of stuff. I just don't understand why people make the workplace and certain things more complicated than what it shouldn't be. I don't know, I just find it childish. I just find it petty, and I feel like I'm not a petty person at all. Like I'm not really a petty person. Like I feel oftentimes people have started stuff with me, and I'm like, I don't even understand why. And before I used to like question like what's wrong with me? Why does this person feel the need to treat me this way? But I realized like, no, it's not about you. It's not about me. Like sometimes people have their own inner demons, people have their own issues, people can be petty, people can be disgusting, people can be malicious, and maybe something about my spirit bothers them because I just don't have it in me to be like that. I just don't. And I hate when people, oh, you need to be doing X, Y, and Z. And I'm like trying to explain myself, like, do you know that this situation or this client is X, Y, and Z this way? There's not really much that I can do about it. Why, instead of being understanding of my situation, why are you trying to throw salt on the wound? Like, why are you not being empathetic and putting yourself in my shoes and wondering like how does so and so feel about having to deal with this situation? But people just rather be nasty about it, and it's just so weird. Like I just find it so weird. And there are times where I'm like, I'm not trying to let that disturb my peace. But there are other times where I'm like, yo, I just got to laugh about it because I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I really don't. And there's people that they want to come on like they hide it. You're not like I don't care what your job title is. You're not better than me, and I'm not less than you. And these are people whose job title are not even higher than me. Sometimes I'm looking at them like, how is it that the people that have higher job title aren't being disgusting and nasty about it, but you, the one that has a job title, is like even below mine. Why do you feel the need to try to like overcompensate? Like, what's the deal? Um, and please comment down below. Let me know if you guys can relate to this situation. I try my best to word it in a way where I don't really say what I do or where I'm working at because I really want to keep a sense of kind of privacy or whatever. But it's like I don't understand why people have to be so petty. I don't know. I could never. I've never been petty. I mean, I can be petty sometimes, depending. But I feel like to be out. What's that word? Out. I'm trying to say the word outrightly petty. It's just to me, it's just stupid. It's childish, and I feel like I'm above that. I'm above that. So, guys, let me know if you guys can relate to this nonsense.